I want to go back to the beginning. Your book is getting all kind of attention even before it's published. How does that happen, and then how do we end up here?
Well, I am very fortunate to have a very popular video blog with my brother, and the community around those videos and some fans from my previous books were very supportive of The Fault in Our Stars even long before it came out. But then when the book came out, I did not really, to be honest with you, want to sell the movie rights, but the producers of the movie, Wick and Isaac, just made a very convincing case that they would find a way to make a movie that really honored the book and that was true to the book, and they've really done that.
Yeah, you were wrong in that aspect, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, they made, I think, one of the most, I really think The Fault in Our Stars is one of the most faithful adaptations of a book I've ever seen.
And I just saw it last night with an audience full of young teenagers, and I literally have never experienced anything like that in my life. Did you have any idea while filming that you would have this kind of response? I mean, there were girls in the audience sobbing and wailing, literally.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I really was taken by the book. You know, when I read the book, it floored me. And I think by staying true to the book, the movies floored me too. You know, when I saw the movie. So I just hope people respond to it like they did last night. That's amazing.
Have you seen it with an audience like that?
I watched the last 15 minutes last night with that audience, and I couldn't watch the movie because I was so busy watching people watch the movie. And I was crying too, but I was crying because they were obviously responding to it so generously. I mean, they were laughing really hard, and then they were crying really hard.
If that's an indication of what the future is like for this film, things are going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I think that it's overwhelming to me that a movie like this would be so popular, but I'm excited.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, the idea that something's going to be popular that we're proud of, you know, is just unbelievable. You know, because you know, a lot of things that get popular aren't good. So the fact that we're in something that's good, that's going to be popular is.
Actually,
great.
I'm not in it. My cameo got cut.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
My cameo got cut. So thanks for bringing that up, Nat.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
well
What
done.
is your connection to this movie again? Yeah.
Well done anyway. What do you think it is about the film that has the audience so connected?
I think it's just that, you know, it's presented so truthfully in the book and then in the movie. That when I read the book and then when I read the script, I sort of felt like John Green knew me. And it's this feeling that I think all of his fans have, that like John knows me. And it's just because John Green treats teenagers intelligent, you know, as intelligent people. Doesn't talk down to them.
I think that I love that it's an unsentimental movie. I mean, it's an unsentimental love story. It's an unsentimental story about disability and illness. It presents people living with disabilities as, you know, people who also are living complex and rich lives, and I do think people respond to that.
Yeah, it's not melodramatic.
Yeah.
And you didn't dumb it down for anyone. I really like that. I mean, like, they're teenagers, but, you know, they have heart and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they're smart. I mean, it's important to understand. I think a lot of times as adults, we don't credit teenagers with enough intelligence, but teenagers are really smart and really thoughtful, and they're tremendously intellectually curious.
Made in Hollywood.